Hey!
The Normies, we are back for a reaction to you. Episode 8. Where are you going? Where have you been?
Yo.
If you saw our previous discussion, you know we are hyped up. We have theories going. Chris may have cracked this case open.
Yes.
We were talking about it during our lunch break. Guys.
It's gonna be a moment. I think we're all gonna go
Not like, oh my god.
or we're gonna be like, Chris was right.
Oh, names. I am Chris Goldberg.
Nabi.
I'm Serge Goldberg.
I'm Pat.
Are you guys related somehow? What happened?
We are
here?
the Goldberg and
We're the
Goldbergs.
Goldbergs. All right, that's what. Can I read my text I sent you guys at lunch?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, so we were eating lunch and these guys sent the text and my reply was this. The show introduced erotica mania or whatever the photographer had because Joe has it and that's why he sees Reese. They have similar stories, but like he's a writer and Joe is in love with books, so his idea of a celebrity is someone who writes a book that's kind of like him. And Joe's in his head, and that's why he's doing the bad things. But in reality, Reese is just a normal dude, and he's been stalking Reese just like the lady was stalking Phoebe. They are parallels of each other.
So
That's
who's the
gonna be
mayor?
crazy.
Who's the mayoral?
The mayor is Reese, and Reese did really write a book about his childhood, and Reese is friends with those people. But Joe's never really interacted with him. He had that one conversation with him, and now in his head, he's in love with that motherfucker.
So he actually idolized him from the start and was a fan of his book. Maybe he's the one that got disgruntled when he learned he made up that stuff.
Or I think Joe wants him to be as bad as he is because he's like, oh, he's just like me. And if he is as gutter as I am, then it proves that like I'm not that bad. And all the killings he's doing for Kate. Everyone he's killed also was going to hurt Kate.
The thickens she plots.
He has cracked it wide.
God
think
damn
he
it, we
did.
don't need to watch this.
Yeah, we don't even need to see it
It's
now.
done.
I'm so excited.
Spoiler
Let's
Man
watch
predicted it without
Yep.
spoilers.
I was out. Marquetta was like, just spoil me. Just tell me about it. I was like, I'll tell- and while I was
That's what she does in my
Spoil me.
clothes. Spoil me.
spoil me, daddy.
Go all out.
I'm a
You don't have to
girl
hold
to
back.
spoil all over you. Straight curves.
Oh my! What is happening? No. All right, guys. This is not American Substitute. Please watch the OG content. If you're wondering why there's comments ahead, because we have uploaded this on Patreon some time ago. And yeah, if you cannot support us on Patreon, like, comment, subscribe, and we are just going to jump into this.
Once upon a time, a nightingale and her little chick shared a nest in a magical land called Paris, France. They were so
This
cozy
looks like
in
a
their little nest.
fairy tale.
Yeah.
And bigger wings.
Or you couldn't afford that.
Joe has had Marianne in his basement this whole time, and we thought Pat thought he changed.
She'll come back.
He still could
Joe.
change.
I called you Joe.
We don't.
Serge, you thought he changed too.
Look, we don't know, guys. Come on.
They had everything they could dream of.
She ain't coming back.
Oh. It's gonna be so sad, but at least she's in Paris. I hope she's
So,
able
but she's
to be.
she's gonna die in
Think
Paris.
Paris ain't got ghettos?
This is the pretty
It's just-
side of Paris that I never
just a
saw.
Yeah, she's at
different-
the London Art Fair. Sorry.
Oh, that's right.
But one terrible day,
He never let her go,
Fox found
dude.
the nightingale.
He never let her leave. This
Those
is
jeans were
crazy.
He surprised her by letting her go. But foxes are sly. It was a trick.
Did actually let her go.
At the train station? It's a train station.
Roofing her.
That's my boy. A piece of shit to the end.
And he took that? All right, that's a little unbelievable. How did he do all that?
Also, you knew something was sus. Why are you still drinking that coffee?
Potion made her
So when he
sleep.
told the other hitman guy,
When she woke up,
he said, "Oh, I took care of it." So he actually did make her
she was
disappear.
somewhere strange.
Jesus Christ,
This
Joe.
is Joe.
Joe, I thought
what?
you had. Oh my God. You can't
He just
change.
dissociated himself.
Oh my God.
He's still a
So
piece
Kate's
of shit.
fake.
He's a piece of.
No, Kate is
I
real.
knew he was a piece of shit. but
Kate is real.
He gotta go, man. He
You know,
gotta go.
I will say, clever
Nice
this
intro.
season. He's never been an unreliable narrator yet. And they had to make it go this route to mix it up. We already had the murder mystery angle, so the hints were there. This gets a pass for going that route because the hints were there.
Yeah, this is a good season.
I mean, it's also borderline a soap opera. You don't gotta give it a pass for anything. Let them do anything. We thought they were doing a secret twin brother last time.
yeah.
I wouldn't put it past.
Go ahead. You must be starving.
And look at his apartment. It's trash. Where are they at?
The nightingale knew the fox was trying to trick her,
Somewhere in France.
but she was so thirsty. She couldn't help but drink the potion.
There was more in that?
Why would you drug her again?
I just need to talk to my daughter.
I'm trying to fix
I need to speak to my daughter.
I'm trying to
I
fix
need
that.
to speak to my daughter now.
He doesn't care. He's a sociopath.
Please help me.
This is terrifying. This season just took a turn.
Did.
This
I
whole
don't like
time,
it.
he
I don't
had
like it. Like,
he had us fooled. Okay, I know he was always the same Joe, but he had
Yeah.
us fooled by
Yeah.
not even
but
telling
I-
us about
yeah,
this.
but I think this might be a show's way to also show that
So if he knows that,
Oh,
they're-
fantasizing him kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
If
Like,
he knows
no
that
matter
it-
what, this dude is.
Yeah.
He's got the baggage
This
is the
is-
baggage.
I was not
Yeah.
expecting
If
this.
he knows he's
It was
friends
her
with
last chance to fly
Malcolm
away.
Reese's, then he'll try to get the job to Malcolm to get closer to him, right?
Yeah, just like the reporter did. Different ends of the spectrum. One's more obvious, one's more subtle.
So, yeah.
You're right about this shit, man.
Kudos to this season. I really, that first half on its own is kind of mid.
Yeah.
And then, I know people hate the word mid, but now this season, I'm just saying,
This is good shit.
that's clever.
I mean, writers, bro, they own it.
The nightingale pretended to sleep.
This is so like, yeah.
It all
It's such a
seems-
odd. The lighting has changed everything.
Everything seems so fantastical. He was Batman. He's going after a corrupt mayor, and you were like, I don't know if I like this, because this
It's
is
a
like,
rich
we're
kid,
idolizing Joe.
And he finally came out,
She had to speak
masked
up.
off.
She had to pick just the right moment.
How is he getting this?
Hammer.
He builds it every time. He memorizes schematics. It's the most important thing in his life, I guess.
But where is he getting this materials? Oh!
Oh,
don't miss.
Shit, yes!
He pulled it back.
Now she broke her wrist.
I didn't know that she'd do this to me, that she'd hurt me.
No, I would never
Keep me away
hurt
from
you.
Juliet.
I would never hurt
She's
you.
just a little girl, Joe.
I would never hurt you. I
Your
would
mother,
never
if you
hurt
do this-
Juliet.
If you do this, you're a monster.
Serge gonna cut his hair tomorrow.
I didn't plan this. Penn actually copied me.
If you keep me in here, I'll die.
Juliet's gonna be an orphan, dude.
Think about
Yeah, dude.
Henry.
You already did this once, remember?
Oh, he already blocked Henry out of his mind.
I forgot about him.
Oh,
Oh!
fuck. Bro, you crazy.
Please just let
I mean, the
me
man was crazy enough to fake his death and come out here to find her.
somewhere.
So, it's believable that wouldn't have just ended as easily as it was when they showed us first.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not Joe.
Oh, he's really going Mr. Robot with it now.
Yeah.
Are they going DID?
Yeah, bro. I mean, as
Dissociative identity
much
disorder, right?
absolute crazy shit as he's done, I'm surprised his brain is not in multiple pieces on the floor.
Makes sense.
She's over here in the Ninja Turtles lair under the city, bro.
I want to like spoil the Mr. Robot ending for you guys. We can talk about that, but there's
This is just like.
Let's talk about it. I don't think I will go back and watch it again, ever.
I do
It's-
not
I know
want to be
it's
spoiled
good.
on it.
The nightingale refused to look at the fox. She didn't want to give him the satisfaction.
Joe's bad.
Or maybe this is Jonathan.
So it's the same food every day too. What
This
is
is
that?
Sog.
Is that cyanide?
He has DID. He has did.
Oh, but she's an addict.
Forgot about that.
Hey.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yep.
It's just a matter of time.
Joe,
Buddy, what?
keeping you here.
You're just cleaning the glass.
He finally comes back to kill you.
So, is that how Reese actually sounded? I know that's what he's trying
Yeah,
to do.
I think it
but
was
I couldn't-
actually Reese, and
Yeah, but like it's a Reese actual
He-
sounds like that. I can't like put two into the voice.
he imagined all that whole conversation with Reese in the party when he's like, "Oh, I love your book," and they got along so well. He
I mean, they
imagined all
might have
that.
had that conversation at the party, but every time Reese
No, I
has
don't
been
think
at his
so.
house,
Reese didn't even recognize him at all when he
Yeah.
went to his house.
I mean-
Maybe you don't forget a face, but I don't think so. Phoebe talked to the photographer lady at all, so Joe didn't have to talk to Reese at all to imagine a friendship with him.
Oh, I think so. Maybe Joe did have that one conversation with him, and he just doesn't remember him. He's running to be mayor. You know what I mean? It's not like he's gonna remember every asshole he talks to at a bar.
Then look at she's just collecting those. Man, bro, can't you get something different?
Bro, you know, she probably did that thing where she was like, okay, at least it's Indian food, and then she was sick of it.
She's just holding it. God, she's incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. Just using the power of her daughter to keep going.
Right.
This is.
Try to get that arm better. Be here doing secret Uncle Iroh push-ups when nobody's around.
This didn't have any right to be this
good. Good thing Nadia found Desire, so she might be able to get out of this.
Fucking here, Jesus!
What?
Fly.
Fucking fly.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's Bob.
I hate him.
There's a hole.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Oh, the bird got in it?
Oh yeah, killed it.
She's just losing her fucking mind. She's been in a cage for so long.
Mama,
That's so
you.
What if flies go in ears?
God. Just imagine coming upon the scene. Like, how would you even comprehend?
Nadia, you're too good at your job.
Call
Do you even
the
know what to
cops
say?
Immediately.
I want to see that conversation right now. Don't cut away.
This is stress.
Dick.
The rich killer is dead, and I'm just.
Sorry to interrupt. I am interrupting, aren't I? It's just you're staring straight ahead, and I can only assume spiraling about me. And ever since you murdered your wife and abandoned your son, this has been brewing for quite some time.
Makes a lot of sense.
Remember that.
He made up the Tom Lockwood conversations too.
You think so?
He made up both things as he was flipping between who he wanted to kill, Reese and Tom Lockwood, who was more of a danger to Kate.
I've been shot. That's all. I need to get my shit
Because
together.
the Tom Lockwood thing would just be weird too if he knew who Joe was and all
Yeah,
that.
'cause
He's making up excuses for himself that he is not the one doing the killing. Someone else is forcing me to kill these people.
Mm-hmm.
You're not real.
You got that smeg money.
But you
know.
do this all night. It's an awful waste of time, though. Especially for Marianne.
Dude. Oh, I knew I liked this dude.
Marianne is really in a cage.
Tell me where she is.
You already know where because you and I are the same person.
No! Wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
Spill. Or does Lockwood claim he knows? I can prove this.
Still doesn't know he's crazy. You just tried to hit him and he disappeared, bro. And you're like, I need to see the cell phone footage to know that this is real.
Do you think I'm a fucking idiot?
Damn, this is dope.
You and Reese Montrose, the real Reese Montrose who never met.
The night I met you at Sundry.
Rold should have killed him. Rold should have shot this motherfucker.
Malcolm commanded me to come and meet you.
For what it's worth, I didn't find your books. So
Oh my god. Nobody found this like the weird.
He was on a lot of drugs.
He was
They were
so
all
drunk,
taking
yeah.
all the drugs that night.
Well, no, we were at dinner.
They did that thing, this trope, and they actually pulled it off.
No, fine.
He was never there. Oh my god!
After Simon died.
Y'all are wild. Y'all been hanging out with this man talking to himself?
I just said something.
Exactly, right?
Texting.
You're imagining me?
Disappeared
You
texting
can't
too.
imagine a few little texts. You are full fat, extra sugar, deep fried fucking insane.
Deep fried extra sugar.
Wow.
Consider my lid flipped.
I am not some cold
You've been that.
psycho. No, of course not.
You need therapy in prison.
If your redemption fetish went into overdrive, so you were trying to.
You need the Mindhunter guy to come talk to you.
Right?
A reformed man who's protecting all these inbred meat suits from some shadow killer.
Yeah. He just came to help him.
Yeah, he fell asleep there. Fuck.
He fell out the window fighting against Rold?
And then he, remember when he gets knocked out, goes and kills Gemma.
Yeah.
Fell asleep outside of there.
Damn.
Wow.
Well done, show. Well done.
See, here's the thing. I was like, he ain't gonna fall asleep, kill that guy, and then come pretend to be back out here asleep. How the hell will you do that?
Yeah, I was like, damn, I thought you'd be way more sleepy. I thought we'd see him a couple times.
Admit who you really are, and you'll remember where you put her, Joe.
I swear to God, if he kills Nadia and
I think
And
he will.
Marianne.
Man.
I think he will because we're gonna have to see next season.
The show needs to have a happy ending. This man is
Dude.
The only happy ending is him
insane.
dead.
What? We need to keep going.
Like R.I.P.
I want another season.
To Riz. Like he didn't do anything wrong. He was just going about living his
He's
life.
just the mayor, bro.
He was just the mayor trying. He had like scandals
He
with
wasn't even
anyone
mayor. He
else.
was running for one.
This is what I want to
Try
see.
that.
Don't. He put it in the wrong code. He'll know. He'll get in the loop.
Okay, I'm gonna call 999.
You can't call the police.
Why
Why?
not?
What?
Killed his wife. He faked his death. That's not even close to everything. He disappears. He comes back again.
Nadia, call
No,
police.
Nadia, call police.
Yeah, call the police. Marianne, what are you trying?
Somebody stop me halfway across the world. He'll find me again.
Nadia,
Then let's call the police.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Marianne, I get you want revenge, but Nadia's on the outside of the cage, so.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I have a daughter.
All the more reason to call the police. You're explaining more reasons that I should call the police.
Right?
Keeping me alive. So I need to do this in a way that keeps her safe, that gets me back to her safely.
I trust you.
Do you have food?
Food? Yes, of course.
Joe's about to walk in. Oh
How
my
can I get it to you?
I'm about to be mad at the show again. I don't like this.
I want.
I don't like that she's telling her not to just call the police.
I don't like it either.
What is the tactical advantage? I'm curious.
I've got class with him tomorrow. So I'm gonna wait for him to leave his flat and then I'm gonna sneak in. I can be 5 minutes behind.
No, that's crazy.
No.
Y'all are both being
No,
crazy.
I've done it before. How do you think that I am here? How do you think that I found you? How often does he come here?
I mean, it's been a while, so I don't know, but...
He can come down right now.
I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna bring you some more food and I'm gonna come back with some sort of plan.
Yeah,
Go with the police.
If you don't leave right now and call the police.
Do not let him find out that you know about me, okay? He will hurt you.
Oh, that means she's getting hurt.
Be careful.
She's getting
I'm gonna
hurt.
be back.
She's not good. She's not good with that.
Okay.
But I don't like. I hope Nadia doesn't die.
Oh, they're both dying.
No.
If you don't call the police immediately,
They
I don't
call
give a
the police.
Fuck. I don't give a shit what she's saying. I know what she means. Joe finds a way to get away, but
But at least the cops can see her. That's a huge ass evidence.
yeah.
I think 19 and 17 refer to the real life murder victims.
She could not be more
So it
obvious.
was inspired by a real killer.
Nadia, would you care to settle this debate? Deep significance or off-color joke?
I didn't read it, sorry.
Nadia didn't do the homework.
I had a paper to write, but
Oh,
it
no.
won't happen again.
Reason's like killer. Oh, she's trouble for us, Joe.
Yeah, she's
Nadia,
still
you
for us,
couldn't
Joe.
have been more off.
She didn't do the homework. She couldn't answer the question.
Just
And
don't
she
show
wasn't
up
even
to
paying
school.
attention. She was like on her phone in the class. Obviously.
Came late.
Nadia, can you just hang back a second?
Oh,
How are you doing? I don't mean to pry.
Edward.
Good.
I've been feeling very anxious around him lately.
That's good.
Neither of us like labels. I've got no idea what we are.
Good job, Nadia. Good
She's
job.
off because she likes a boy.
Ha, you idiot! You fell for it, chump.
Liar.
that's on fire.
Well, I have to meet somebody, so.
He's still,
Why don't
yeah,
you shut
he's
your
still
mouth,
sus. Damn.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Damn. No, she lost that chess match. He is Susworth McSussington.
But
Sus
that's
again.
wild, though. Why did he be sus of her just because? I mean,
She took a little bit to answer the last few couple questions.
I think he just crazy.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm perfect. Thank God the angels are protecting me.
We no longer care about these stories.
You know the engagement party?
Yeah. It's really my wedding. Why wait for anything? He says he loves me 1,000,000,000 times a day.
Do the dumb thing.
Who's that person behind there?
Adam.
What done thing?
Prenup, darling. Please tell me that you've spoken to lawyers.
Did you say lawyers?
Oh, Adam's going to kill Kate.
Kate, don't worry. Everything is taken care of, okay? Come on.
Phoebe.
Why is she acting like
Is Joe drugging them both? Selling pills?
I mean, they're all also trash, so I doubt it. But who knows?
I'm just wondering how Joe. I guess he got in the circle through the ambush. Never mind.
to Malcolm?
The mugging thing. The whole saving Kate from mugging and Malcolm. Yeah.
Phoebe's engagement party. Not an engagement party. A wedding.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know yet. But promise you'll come with me. I need the one sane person in my life to be there.
Yeah.
Always happy to be your one sane person.
So, a date with Kate, your belle du jour.
Biddy du jour.
Let's Google how long a woman can go without food and water.
He doesn't even want to Google it. You don't even want to Google it, Joe? He's you! He's literally you!
Fake photographer woman's doing.
Fuck this show's name. And all its
Phoebe's
different
#1
euphemisms.
Fan. Certain Phoebe was sending her messages. Kidnapped her. Tortured her.
What?
Accidentally killed. Do you see it yet, Joe?
It's you.
Well, yeah, I thought we showed that already with all the stabbings. What are they revealing now?
I think he's seeing how him and the photographer line up.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Is that the key for the box?
Yeah.
What's all that's for? Still just warm, though. Keep at it, sunshine.
Remembering where he put Marianne. He literally forgot where he put her.
And then hid the key from himself.
No.
Nadia didn't realise she was giving Reese's book to his #1 fan. But you didn't know that either.
Wow. He's read through it.
Oh, boy.
Gosh.
Hi, Joe.
Oh my God.
Obsessed.
Yeah, you are.
You've been obsessed.
Always been.
Oh, of course, he has another box.
There's always a box.
There's
God, what's in the box?
This is that actor that plays Reese is chewing it up.
He's
He's been collecting stuff for Reese?
I can show you some of my favourite thoughts in London. I think you'll find Marianne in time after all.
I didn't get what they were barking at with the connection between him and the reporter or whatever.
Oh, like Joe can't understand. He still doesn't believe that he's crazy.
Yeah.
But he knows how the reporter was crazy, and he's gonna.
Gotcha.
He's seeing himself in her.
Okay, so Joe still doesn't believe.
Still doesn't believe.
Oh, he
Okay.
still doesn't.
Still
yeah.
doesn't. Oh, yeah.
So him being like, "Oh shit, I'm just like her," is like his like awakening.
You get warmer. Very warm.
Are they gonna be like,
Oh, behind you! Look behind you!
She.
Look behind you!
No!
Nadia, we loved you, dog. R.I.P. That's it.
No,
That's
they
it.
cannot kill her like that.
That's it. Nice, Kim.
I mean, there's 2 more episodes after this, guys. Nadia.
Creature of habit.
Nadia is dead.
You don't even know why you crazy, bro. But you crazy, bro.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy, man. They think they're sane.
I have a plan.
Thank God, because I should have said no.
But it's insane.
Yeah, no shit.
It's so insane and it'll never work. All right, let's hear it.
You killed Joe.
You didn't even bring food, Nadia. Like.
It would be sus if there were other food wrappers in there. Wait,
He's
what?
thinking about how he got her in there. He's taking her out of that box.
Okay. Sorry. Quick cuts are distracting me. I want Nadia to get out of there, but there's only one exit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a bunch of tunnels and shit.
She can hide maybe.
You've been talking to someone, haven't you? I see a Reese's wrapper that wasn't there before. I know. Yeah, that's that look when you. Yep, I'm clinically insane.
You know when you get scared and your junk gets really tight? That's what's happening to him. That sinking feeling.
No! No!
Pause. Go right there. Straight to the next one.
No! Why? I just.
That's good.
But I mean, Nadia's gone, right? Like.
Maybe
Nadia.
there's a bunch of
You
places
should've
to hide.
called the
And Nadia, yeah, that's so annoying.
There was a canted angle when he was strolling with Kate right around here.
Yeah, I remember. I
"Oh,
was like, so Dutch
or
should be an
whatever."
answer. Damn.
So that because they just showed the canted angle when he opened the door. So like, woo!
Hey, you know what? I was talking shit about the
Hot
writers earlier because they're patting themselves on the back with, "Oh, wouldn't it be crazy with the writers?" Y'all are good.
Yeah,
I know y'all ain't watching, but yeah, y'all are able to play with expectations really well this season.
Yeah.
And give me the kind of torture that I want to see.
You never know, they might be watching this.
Give it to me.
You didn't want him to go to jail. You want this.
Yeah, I didn't want him to go to jail. I didn't want him to die. I wanted him to be tortured and then die.
It did seem odd because I was a little bit perplexed at the writers because part 1 was making Joe much more sympathetic.
Yep.
Not sympathetic in a way. I mean, he still killed the bodyguard guy, but excusable. Like you could make excuses for him, like, oh look, he's really trying. He let Marianne live. Like that was huge. That's a huge thing that he let Marianne live. Like that was a precipice of what I was judging him on the rest of the season.
Oh, I even felt like in that moment where I was like, I knew he was going back to kill her and he didn't. I was like, oh, I'm wrong.
But little did we know.
Yeah, he did.
he drugged her ass.
Officially, I think I feel about Joe the way the writers feel about Joe.
And you know, he built that box ahead of time. He was always going to get married.
He went to whatever European Harbor Freight was. He built that shit. He built the locks, all that, paid for it in cash, wore his little stupid baseball hat, went on the other side of town to buy all the materials. Think about the 72 hours of work time it took him to plan that out, find that space, buy it, make sure it's underground, all that shit. He put a lot of work into that.
It just,
I can't believe he left her to like die like that though.
But wait, how did he? Didn't he look for her in Paris and see that she was at the London Art Fair?
And then he found her at the London Art Fair, and that's where he got her.
And he drugged her there.
Yeah.
So how did he build the thing there? He wasn't living in London at the time.
No, he was.
He just wasn't living in a nice part of London. That's why he was keeping her in the box and shit like that.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, he's got the Quinn money, so he was like, I'm about to go buy this shit.
He had a shitty apartment beforehand. Remember when he was like dissociating because he was watching Reese Montrose talk and figuring out where his favorite spots are. Probably that's when he's actually went out and got a box. Maybe he didn't build it until he actually dissociated. It was like, okay, now I have Marianne. What do? I'm a creature of habit. We're gonna get a box.
Boy, Moon Knight over here.
I'm feeling like definitely Tom Lockwood conversations didn't happen either, or that was what Joe said. Because like that also happened away from Kate each time they talked about Joe, and he's like, Joe, or telling him like, hey, go kill Reese, because he, in his head, he was making excuses for himself by making himself be convinced that others were telling him what to do or how to kill, who to kill. And he's like, oh, I'm the victim in this. God. I have to kill this person now because this guy's forced. My hands are tied.
Yeah. No, I love the way this episode was filmed. It was from Marianne's perspective, which made it even more scary. And I think, you're right. Like the writers, I believe writers don't believe that he should be fantasized like people do. So putting it this episode that way, kind of like just, like a hammer, just hammers a nail, and it's like he is the bad.
What's the word? Erotophobia. Erotomania. This was really well done because there could be people out there this messed up, this many layers in. You know what I mean? This many layers in where you've lied to yourself, where you've convinced yourself that this is who you are. And you're burying it. That's the thing I was doing. We bury it deep. Literally, his skeleton's just buried deep under the surface in a crusty looking, nasty place that Nuvi wouldn't open without a handkerchief.
No, like seriously.
So one, give me good old Toxic Joe. That's who I know. That's what a little toxic. And he can't get away from it. And I'm really glad that we're getting that. Two. Nadia, call the police.
I didn't get that.
Call the police. I don't get it.
I can suspend my disbelief so far, but not far enough to believe that you won't call the police. In fact, you had 24 hours to think about it. You would have called them, dog.
And also, it's not like it's feeble evidence. You call them that there's a girl trapped in a box. I think once they see it, that's gonna be so big that there's no way. Like Joe will be wanted. Like
they'll be like, whose name is on this? And she's like, he'll just get away again.
But he should be out.
My guy went from New York to L.A. to London. You go to Paris next. Another giant major city. He will be found. He's caught. That's it. He's run out of English-speaking places.
But like, I get Marianne's fear. It's not enough for me to not be frustrated at that because to me it just reeks of we have to stretch the season out. Like, obviously, she's not going to call the cops here because then it'd be over, right?
I mean, I think it's like kind of writing yourself into a box where like then Joe's just on the run, and he's got to. I feel this is me just trying to assume what the writers are thinking. They want to give him his comeuppance in a way that keeps the suspense without it, right? Because if we call the police, then it's all over. It's like Home Alone. Like the Macaulay Culkin call the police, Kevin, and then the whole movie doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So like, you get up to this point, if she calls the police, then there's really no way for the rest of the season to happen without Joe like having to run from the cops the whole time.
I like her. Ghost Reese was like, it's always a box. You know what I mean? First with Joe with his trophies, but also the cage box, the mystery box, J.J. Abrams mystery box. That's kind of what the season is.
Yeah, he always has obsession in the box.
God, I'm surprised he didn't have tied up condoms in there.
Dude, I'm
Panties.
I gotta say, I'm happy with the season. I'm glad the way it turned.
Really turned
I don't
around
know
for
if
me.
I want another season of
I don't
this.
know how there can be.
But yeah, but
I would take another season if in the finale here he's caught or he's on the run. Like if the next season is Endgame you, then let's do that.
I'm gonna be interested because I feel like the story for you every single season, right? Like you has a format, and that format is Joe falls in love with somebody, or Joe meets somebody, stalks him, gets in too deep, all falls apart, he kills him, right? That's kind of the arc of every one of these, except for season 2 branched into season 3, and now here we are. So like if he's on the run, like I don't know where he can settle down the next time that he can actually try that. I don't know.
he needs to
It'd
be internationally
interesting.
wanted.
Right, yeah, it'd be what if he had to go to, like, I don't know, some country that doesn't do extradition, and it's just him in Belarus, and he just gets murdered off tops for being like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing here? You too pretty.
Yeah.
Too pretty.
Yeah. I will say, like, he will get caught because he will have to travel somehow. This passport, like, it will have to be internationally wanted. I don't know. I just want him to be caught, and let's be done with it. But this will be a great way to go down. Like this, he is actually going crazy.
Yeah.
Like he is. He's dissociating because he had to kill so many people because of love that he didn't want it. That could cause him to just go into this break. It was like, I'm a good person, but now I've done so
I
much
wouldn't
shitty
blame
stuff.
love entirely.
Not entirely, but like
he was
it
already
did escalate.
effed, yeah.
Yeah, so it did escalate, but like
It was his fault that love killed the neighbor.
Hold on, when you say love, are you talking about the person or the emotion?
You're talking about Quinn,
person.
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about Quinn, but also
I mean, love
emotion
did
too.
make him do it.
Yeah, but it's just like, he's going crazy. He needs to be caught. And Nadia, please, I don't like. I don't know.
It's really good because I kept seeing that dumb photographer lady in part 1, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, there's no way she's gonna be figured back in. Then when she came, I was disappointed at what she was used for because it was kind of a Deus Ex Machina for a free frame job for Joe. But really, she was a whole ass.
She's just a mirror.
Hint. Yeah, a hint of like what Joe was, a mirror. And the fact that she was just in the distance looking like that was also Joe. In actuality, we didn't see.
Two stalkers
She was
at the same event.
Yeah, imagining
Me?
That's scary, dude.
So Pat,
On a
Joe's your
lower
boy.
level.
How you feeling?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted him to be a good guy and take out the mayor.
I do. He did take out the mayor technically.
Yeah.
he did, yeah, he's dead. But I don't want him to get caught like you guys want him to get caught.
What do you want?
I want him to go for another season. Honestly, what I really wanted though was what you kind of pitched earlier was him and the mayor going a killing spree together, like buddy cop, big killing spree, going, friends.
I would watch you write that show, and then I would hate watch every episode. Just watching these two dudes go around murdering everybody that piss them off.
Yeah, but like in the Friends where they're hugging each other, like how we watch Rocky and they're in the ocean like that.
Yeah, it's like that, but they're murdering people instead of boxing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Just two dudes out on a killing spree together.
In Rocky 3, this is hilarious, like Apollo Creed and Rocky moment where they're like in slow motion and
In the ocean?
in the ocean.
Oh no, I've seen those before. Yeah.
So you've seen all Rocky?
No,
Okay.
I've seen the first Rocky. I am aware of the Ivan Drago fight because I'm married to a European. If he dies,
We don't even
he
know what that
dies.
is. You spoiled us. So.
Y'all, what do y'all remember? Two of the things that I just said. I've seen the shot of them running in the water, and I know that there's a robot in one of the later seasons, later episodes. So
That's I've been told.
the robot isn't important, but I just remember that. Oh, there's a one Rocky girl. Anyway, I'm glad that we're watching this. I'm glad that we're here. Pat, I want to see your idea. So do they ever get caught? Do they just go around killing people until they become the good guys? They have to kill so many good people that eventually they become the good guys, and then they're all killing bad people after that?
I don't know. I think what's gonna end up happening is like they'll be the buddy cop thing for a while, but then they're gonna get jealous because one person got a better body count, and then they're gonna try to kill each other.
Better body count.
Man, I'd watch this show. This is why we can't watch shit with serial killers with you. I'm just not realizing this. It's exactly how you were when we watched Death Note.
It's like you want to side with the villain, be like, but some villains are just not good.
Pat's just like,
I just want good TV.
Fair enough.
This
Fair
is
enough.
good TV.
Yeah, it's great TV.
This is great. This is a great twist. It was very, very unexpected. I just didn't know where this part was gonna go, and now here we are.
Sad as Reese. At least I saw the headline on the TV that he
It's
was
so sad.
he was pumping money into mental health like therapy for people. Like, did you see that in the news
I
thing?
didn't.
It's like he was
That's
giving back to
irony.
like opening more mental health programs, and it's like, damn, Joe needs mental health.
Yeah.
People out here in the real world are this many layers deep too. Some people are, It's
And
sad.
it's so hard to find mental health though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Phoebe and what's the guy's name? Adam. I really think Adam is like, I think Pat said it too, like probably drugging Phoebe or doing something because she just seems out of it. And maybe she's out of it because maybe she's out of it because she can't believe she's actually gonna engage him. But I don't know if she'll be okay not doing prenup or anything if money was the issue. And then all of a sudden it's not an issue. I don't know. I hope that gets solved out. I don't want Phoebe to go down.
I don't want Phoebe to go down because she's one of my favorite characters. And I do think she is getting like, because she's always on top of her toes. Like she knows, she's aware of her surroundings, her settings. And she just never is sloppy. Like right now, she just looks sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys sign a prenup?
If I would sign a prenup, yeah.
Yeah, I'll sign a prenup.
Sure.
So if you guys were Adam and you're marrying, if you love her, sign a prenup. Bro.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's like
For being a bitch.
well,
You
also
know
in a
what you
prenup, you get a settlement, right?
No, the prenup would just be like in a
let's say,
divorce, you get none of my money.
like if when you sign a prenup, you're like, in a prenup, like, all right, if we do ever get divorced, you're still gonna get this amount of money.
I mean, sure, it depends on
Depends on the
it.
prenup. Some of them could just
Yeah.
be, if we get divorced, you get nothing.
Oh yeah, but prenup, like you get what you came in with.
Oh fuck that shit, man.
What?
Yeah, if I was marrying up rich, man, I ain't got nothing. I mean,
you marrying
Then
for the
don't
money or
sign
you marrying
prenup.
for the
I don't
love?
want to sign some prenup then. I thought you get something if you sign a prenup too.
No,
like a
I
little
mean,
something. You won't
it
get the
could
whole,
be written
you won't get
in-
the 50-50.
It could be written into it, but like, hey, everything's gonna be 50-50. But like, if like Adam in this, what is he bringing us 50% compared to Phoebe's 50% might be her whole. What is she, a royalty?
Yeah.
Like
She's
that's just a different thing.
I don't know why anyone would be entitled to that money on either side if there was a divorce.
I think the old idea is that, like, let's say we're a traditional couple. I'm the husband, you're my stay-at-home wife, and you've done nothing with your life. You've just been raising the kids, and then we get a divorce, and like you have no skills and nothing because you haven't had the time to work on it. And I'm just like, fuck you, out in the streets with your bitch ass. Yeah. So that's, I think, where the idea came up from, but now that probably needs to be relooked at because it's kind of vastly different than it used to be.
No, that makes sense because she is technically doing a job, but she's not getting paid
Phoebe's
for it.
doing the job. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, not Phoebe.
Phoebe ain't doing shit.
No, in your
Yeah.
She's a lady.
But Phoebe wanted to. She was like talking to Kay, was like, I need a trade. Like, I'm not doing anything. It's like, you're doing it. I was like, I'm doing nothing.
You know what we're seeing? We're seeing the laziest motherfuckers on the planet. That's what we're seeing. They ain't out here working as hard as a motherfucker with 2 jobs that got to pay rent, eating week to week and shit. They out here partying up. They at Sundry House playing croquet. They drinking. They on boats. They on flights. What the fuck? You working that hard?
They are, apparently.
Bitches.
All right, guys. Did we touch on everything?
We're watching TV.
We are watching TV.
That's why I didn't say shit.
That's hilarious.
What? This is work.
This is work.
This is performance.
I know. All right. I don't know. Do we have anything else?
Bye.
Guys.
You did this. You patrons. Shout out to Cortez, Jacob Devenhorn, Raga Gopal Krishna, Keyboard Junkie, and Joe Mags. I'm not watching, but here I am. Still keeping up. Bye.